If you haven't already done so, you might want to look up the Nat Turner Slave Rebellion. I'm just thinking about that more and more, about all these questions about when it is and is not okay to feel indifferent or maybe even happy, or I don't know, happy is not the right word, but thankful maybe for the demise of individuals. Thinking about DC, of course. So if you haven't researched that, I would, because it's an interesting moral question. I've seen some people say, oh, I never, any innocence taken, and then I'm like, but isn't innocent? And also, I'm just having these thoughts while I'm drinking my morning coffee, which is enhanced with the Beyond Brew powder, which is made with functional mushrooms, lion's mane, etc. So hopefully it'll help with my body pains, but it's pretty tasty, not too sweet. And I make it with real coffee. But why is it sad, if you think it's sad? And what about proportionality here? I mean, it's just always so blown out of proportion. There's what they're not saying, but what's inherent in what they're saying is one of these lives is so much more exponentially valuable than the life of an innocent child over there, or the life of 10,000 innocent children over there, that we are going to dominate the newsfeed with two grown adults who are fully intact, had all of their limbs, and had a relatively painless and efficient demise. We're going to flood the news stream with that. Earlier that day, I think, 35 Palestinians are gone, but that didn't even make the news because, who cares, right? Think about that. What does that mean? How does it feel? Have you ever been on the side that people don't care about? Maybe you haven't, but if you have, you'd know. And if you haven't, put yourself in that position. Imagine you live in a neighborhood where they don't care. I have had that experience. I am having that experience. In Manhattan, the police are probably going to show up if you're in a certain neighborhood. Here, not so likely, because our lives are not as valuable. I mean, not really, but I mean, that's the perception. So those are my morning coffee thoughts. If you want this t-shirt, it's also on my TikTok shop. Bye.